Hello, friends. I bet you've been wondering where I've been. Well, for the most part, streaming, but even that's been a task from which I am temporarily resting. Why, you may ask? There are three main reasons. I reached the end of builds I would want to make, and then with the builds I made, I feel as though I've done and solved every type of solvable invasion situation. This happens sometimes, and I need a break. Second, the wider community, as well as some of the more prominent figures in it, have left me with a rather sour taste. And the reason for that is that, frankly, some of y'all are big ol' cunts. Some of you are the meanest, smallest, pettiest people I've ever seen, and I want nothing to do with you. To them I say respectfully, fuck off. I can't exactly elaborate on this because you'll know who and what I'm talking about if I make specific references, so I'm just gonna leave this one as a vague post, which, if you're mad at me for that, then fair. Third and lastly, Elden Ring is just the easiest goddamn game to abuse. I'm not kidding. I complain about overlevels and such, but like, invading has almost never been easier. The difficulty is infinitely scalable, but it's hard to justify doing much of that in the face of really obnoxious game design decisions, like the Red Ring of Death, Dragon Breaths, Moonveil, you know what I mean. So I'm taking a break. I'll be back periodically for patches. I'll be back for Shadow of the Erdtree. If you're still having fun, good. I encourage you to do so. I'd like to encourage everyone that the game is far from what we will come to know as its finished state, and at present, it is certainly in a state. In the meantime, I've been sifting through a backlog of games and revisiting old favorites. I have been extensively playing Armored Core 4 Answer in preparation for Armored Core 6, which I do intend to make at least a little content for. I have been playing through Cruelty Squad, a stealth assassination movement shooter immersive sim thing that I recommend highly. I have been revisiting Dishonored, Deathloop, and I even went back to play their predecessor game, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, which I got for $2.49 USD on a Steam sale, and it was worth every penny. If my nerves weren't so bad, I'd be playing more Street Fighter 6 Ranked. Chun-Li is more fun than she's ever been. But unless I'm heavily medicated, ranked modes give me bad anxiety, even when I know what I'm doing. And then lastly, a single-man project called Estencel, that I can only really describe as a Bloodborne-like. It's pretty good, though don't expect a high level of polish. Do expect some highly creative encounter designs and a multitude of tools for player skill expression. It's a little low on my priority list of games to play at the moment. And that's all I got. So enjoy some clips of the Demon's Souls-inspired mage. It's probably like my favorite build to use now. I use it mostly at meta because just having a lot of points in mind is very satisfying, and being able to use the Azure staff is good. It's a little spammy, but what isn't? Use Barrier of Gold, use your buffs, and if I see any of you doing the Deathblade Infinite, I'll fuck your father. Happy casting, bitch. I'm sorry. Seriously, take care, everyone. I hope you're all doing good.